Hey again, it's Wednesday, March 17th, and today is weigh-in day, or weigh day, however you want to look at it. And today I weighed in at 472 pounds. That's down from 505, which puts us 33 pounds down. We're making some progress. I believe, having started on February 12th, that's almost a pound a day. And if we can keep this going, then we're well on our way to the 200 goal for the end of this year and the ultimate goal of 250 and beyond. I'm trying to think of what I'd like to talk about today. Yes. So, on Saturday of last week, I had not eaten anything in 72 hours. I'd been fasting for 72 hours. And my wife had recently gotten some very good news. And we kind of wanted to celebrate, so we did go out and eat at a restaurant. And that was my one meal for the day. I managed to keep the meal around 1,100 calories. But my carbs were pretty high. I had boneless wings. They're kind of my weakness, I suppose. Dad didn't like pretzels and popcorn. But where I would have normally had, like, say, 20 wings, some fries, maybe some toast, and some soda, I kept it to 7 boneless wings. I shared half a chicken sandwich with my wife, and I had like a Coke Zero, and that was it. So I did a decent job of restraining myself and kind of portion controlling. I didn't get carried away. I did enjoy it. It was good. So I mean, there is that. But I did notice the next morning that when I woke up, there was some definite sort of like sinus stoppage. I felt very nasally. Not that I don't do that already, but I found myself more stopped up, up here than I normally would be. Less alert, I suppose. But I had gone into it with the thought process of, this is going to be a one meal thing. We're not making a career out of this. We have goals to meet. And, this isn't a game. So, I had that one meal, and Sunday we went right back to the game plan. And we've done very well, I would say, since then. I believe last Wednesday we were looking at, was it 2 or 3 pounds shy of 30 down? So I mean, we've still, lost plenty of weight, so we didn't really lose any time there. I'm not sure if maybe the fasting beforehand had anything to play in that. But those meals, I'm not looking to make those a habit by any means. I might go out with my wife once a month and do, a small meal like that. Or, maybe every other month, something like that, maybe just special occasions. It's not necessary. The food that I'm eating here is good. It's a little time consuming. It takes some effort. There's some cooking involved, but that's no big deal. I enjoy the food that comes out of it, and it's good for me, as far as I'm aware. And, there's nothing to be upset about with that. In the comments, we have been talking about M&Ms, peanut M&Ms, and I believe that I have an idea of how to go about it. Here's my working idea. I believe that we can take some peanuts and we could toast them, but I'm interested in what happens if we fry them. What if we fry them in some, say, like peanut oil or maybe coconut oil? Just for a little bit, just to kind of impart a nice rich flavor to the peanut itself. Alright, and then we take some, say, like Chalk Zero milk and Lily semi-sweet to get that kind of balance. You don't want it too sweet, but you don't want it too bitter either, because I don't think that'll go well. Alright, so we take that and maybe add just a little bit of Himalayan pink salt to it. That'll be nice. Alright, and then I'm thinking for the candy shell, this is the fun part. I've got to figure out how we're going to do this. But my idea is that if we take some allulose and mix it with water and create a syrup of sorts, we can then take the chocolate dipped peanut, which has been refrigerated. I would assume you'd actually probably have to stick it in the freezer. If we mixed it with coconut oil, that would... I don't know that I could trust the coconut oil to hold up under temperature, though. But outside of that, I'm not sure when my phone's ringing. I'll go ahead and wrap this up. But I'm thinking, okay, so we take the chocolate chip peanut and we dip it in the allulose water mixture that has some dye mixed into it. And we can create a shell by dipping, drying off, dipping, drying off. And when I say drying off, I mean it insofar as if we let it sit, it will just set up. And if we do that over time, we can build up a shell around the chocolate, and you can have it whatever color you want it to be. I haven't tried this yet. It's just entirely what I've put together in my head. I've spent about 30-45 minutes just kind of working it over in my mind, trying to figure out what I can do to make this happen. And I think I'm on to something, but it's something that'll have to be tested. I'm going to need to get some allulose. I don't have any currently. But based upon the library of videos that I've watched in my time on cooking and just, I've watched so many videos and read, let's not even get into all that. But I've got a lot to pull from, and I have good reason to believe that this will work out. And as soon as I can get my hands on some allulose, and I'd like to get a nice working space, we're going to try this and video the results, and we're going to put it up here for you guys, and I'm going to post the recipe. And if you have any suggestions of things you'd like me to give a go that I would also be interested in trying, feel free to say something in the comments. I would like this to be a place of positivity and encouragement for people that are going through similar situations. And just, it'd be nice to have a place of creativity, just something to keep me going, to keep you guys going too. There's no reason that we can't have that. It's the internet, it's a broad place. I'm sure that there will be some malcontents, but those can be ignored. Those can be pushed away. They're of no real concern. Anyway, I'll see you Friday. Hope you're doing well.